Yes. Yay, it's working. 3. And hopefully a little bit less scuff than last time as well. Let's hope that. Hello, and welcome back to part 2 of making a mega base. Today, hopefully, I actually have the proper blueprint of my massive train that I'm going to use. Yeah, it's kind of big. See if I can show this better. Yeah. So this entire loop is the single train. And as you can see, it is more or less all of it. You should be able to get a sense of scale from the roboports that are dotting around it to help with construction of it. Yeah, I did actually take a picture if memory serves. Go away. Where did I save that? Yeah, there it is. Of quite how big it is when it's unveiled. So you can't see it very well because the resolution picture's not high enough. But the end of the train is here. And the start of the train is all the way up here with me. So yeah, that's all of it in a straight line. As you can see, it is pretty big. It certainly makes for an interesting build challenge, that's for sure. Oh well. At least for now, that's quite a long way away at this point. Yeah. So last time, I got the starting of a bus system and some smelters going. Today's main focus is going to be on getting some more automation going of primarily transport belts and inserters. And then secondarily, it's going to be getting science automated properly. I have been in the map a little bit since the last time. I just ran around the edge, partly to see if I could find whistle stop factories, and partly just to explore an area a bit around, see what there was. I did find some. Since I couldn't find them yesterday, I'll show you them. So this is the assembly whistle stop factory. It's big. And it has an insane throughput of goods. So if I pick nanobots, as I've got one up here to compare it to, in its standard form, it does 48 a minute. Oh no, sorry, that's the number of inserters it does. It does 2,500 nanobots a minute without any modules, without any beacons, anything. Whereas the standard does 30. Yeah. So my goal is to use these endgame to basically replace a large number of assemblers with one big one, basically. By the time you module it up, that could probably get into the hundreds of thousands a minute. Yeah, you can get some pretty insane numbers out of these things. There is that one. There is a smelter, which, again, if I just do a comparison, so without any modules, etc., it does 1.8. One of these does 18.7 a minute. The only problem is that power consumption. 8.27 megawatts. Right now, I could actually power one, technically. Not that I'm going to. I don't think any of my infrastructure would actually handle doing that. So yeah. There is also a big refinery. I haven't found one of those yet. That one isn't actually there. But apparently I haven't explored that little bit of area since I picked that one up. Yeah. Oh well. Anyways, first things first. I need more conveyors. Oh, I'm going to be glad when I don't have to make these manually. How's the science doing? Loads of resources. Cool. fast inserters at the moment, are we? Guess I should look at stacking up some more stuff in this, shouldn't I? Let's do lights. Actually, let's do... Yeah, let's just start doing the... Let's just stack up some of the other stuff. So yeah, one of the other mods, Miniloaders, really, really useful. Basically, you can replace 6 fast inserters with 1 Miniloader. And again, I'm going to use it primarily just to save on UPS. There's less stuff on the map, less things that have to be processed. I've never actually tested if it works. Don't really care. Probably should, but I really just don't. Alright, so let's start off with the easy one, conveyors. I'm not going to make the sub bits. However, what I am going to do is... I've not got any of those. I'll have to wait for them to make. Oh no, it's already made. I am going to put an output priority on that. The reason I'm going to do that is I'm going to make one of you. Actually, don't need you. Right. So these chutes are a really terrible version of the mini loaders. You see, it does 3.75 items a minute, whereas a normal belt does 15. I think if memory serves, that means you need 4 of these. Yeah, to do 1 full yellow belt. Basically what I'm going to do is use it to stack some of the resources. So that I can manually go and grab them at a later date. 1, 2. Basically I'm just going to use the splitters to ensure that the main line is what's filled first. But yeah, since I'm going to try and avoid making too many things on this line, this should really help me out. Yeah, hopefully you guys can actually hear the music this time as well, by the way, because I was playing it last time, it just didn't come through on OBS because I hadn't set it up quite right. It happens. Right, so what do I need? I just need one of you. I then need that. Let's see. Yeah, probably give this back one, couldn't I? 2. One day, I'll learn to actually do these without needing to do this a million times. That's not what I wanted that. That's what I wanted that. 1, 2. I'm actually going to put quite a large stack of those, because they are useful. Is it really necessary to do that many? Not really. But I suspect I'll find my limit point is, yeah, the inserter. I may do something about that at some point, but not right now. I think I feel like I say that quite a lot. I'll do something about it at some point. Oh well. However, I really should have, like, moved you back one, shouldn't I? That's the reason I'm saying that, is because that would allow me to put another splitter in, and that would get me the next most of the items for inserters. The only extra thing I need is the green circuits. Which I can probably get somehow. The easiest way is to go up here. This will turn into spaghetti. I know I could do it neater. Just really can't be bothered. Yeah, basically. Just can't be bothered. I kind of enjoy doing the spaghetti because it's, by the time you get to a certain point, it becomes quite a challenge to actually make it properly. That's something I should pick up. Nanobots. I love nanobots. But yeah, so my next job is therefore just to carry on automating, basically. We'll go for long-handed inserters next, and then fast inserters. So plenty of these. So I need another yellow. In fact, I need 2 more yellows. Yeah. Because both the red require a yellow, and so do the blue. So what's the best way of dealing with this? It's not wanted. So if I put most of the resources straight up the middle, I will then need green circuits to 3 of these. What am I doing? Right. You. I then want the same as before. Which is that. Probably got some power down would help as well, wouldn't it? I'm out of yellow inserters. Ooh, I forgot to set a limit on that. That was close. There we go. So in general, when I'm doing that kind of stuff, I tend to use copy-paste commands because it then... Why am I out of those as well? Damn it. There we go. It just kind of works better. Yeah, sorry, it copies over the stack limits. And yeah, you're going to need quite high stack limits on some of these. Right, so you need to go from there to there. That's not what I wanted to put you. So the reason I stopped that was because it would only stack on one side of the conveyor and it would only take from the outer line. Which means it'll only take from this side of the factories rather than both sides. It's just a simple way of managing a few, just a simple way of doing some flow management. So after this, I'm going to turn the corner and go like this. And that will get me my greens I need for all of those. Now, if memory serves, these run at a 1-to-1 ratio. But of course the inserters aren't strong enough to actually like run it at that speed, so it'll happen. Right. So instantly looking at this, I'm going to say we haven't got enough green circuit production. And iron is going to rapidly become an issue too. So yeah, let's start off by making those, shall we? I need a shed ton of these. I don't have very many inserters, so where's my yellow inserters? And I could do with some more conveyors. Right. And I am just going to copy and paste this upwards. I don't remember how many of these I said I needed. I think it was 3. And then the great thing about nanobots is you can just stand here and let them work. Yeah, like I said, I mainly use this to save my hand because I'd have to click on every single one of these to place it. Now, of course, just expanding this isn't going to get everything running because now the iron ore is going to become a massive issue because there's now so much more production. For that, we are going to need a lot more miners. Stack up the last one of those. Yeah. And I'm also going to go and expand the coal power structure because I'm guessing we're starting to use a bit more power now, which means our coal is going to start struggling. What's our maximum rate of coal at the moment? So I'm making 480 and I'm using... Alright, so I actually got excess capacity on the coal. I don't need to expand that just yet. Cool. Should probably also just check. Yeah, it's only half a belt. It's fine. Alright. I'm just gonna add another couple of these. So I'll add another one to the copper while I'm here. Yeah, you can see how much easier it is with nanobots, and you can definitely tell when you get to the proper robots later on in game how much better those will be. Coal. Oh, I need to get rid of my iron ore as well. There we go. Goodbye, iron ore. So I might as well, I'm doing this, just make more of these. More coal never hurt anybody. Especially not in this game. Alright. The next thing I'll do is go and expand the power a little bit more. For that, I need a bunch more iron. Should be fine still. Yes, you see what I mean by the fact that the iron is now the issue. The miners are running at full chat, and yeah, they can't actually feed the entire system. Despite in theory, it should only need 0.6. I reckon that's 0.6. This is the easy way to tell, isn't it? So I should be making more than I'm using. Oh no, it's beginning to stack back up. This just took a while, didn't it? And there's no iron plates anywhere. Lovely. I need iron. Well, let's just copy and paste this a couple of times. So that was another 5. Yeah. I just need to make sure I line up my power poles. Otherwise, it'll bug me the hell out of me later on. Do I have any of these? No, I do not. So I also need some more power poles. That power pole's conveniently just in the wrong spot. Oh well. Need 5 more of those. Oh, I don't need 5 more of those, they're already placed. No, I just need a whole bunch more iron. So yeah, things are starting to produce. Is there anything else I desperately want to automate? Science. But I'm alright on that for now. So I guess the next thing would be to start trying to get the next set of items online. The next one's probably... I mean, the easiest one to do is stone and turn it into bricks. Technically you need half as many. Or you need as many, but double up on the in feeds. Slightly harder one to do is steel, as that's a double step, as you need to first turn it into iron and then turn it into steel. Two methods of doing that. Copy and paste this and just place it down, and then place a similar one but feed in the iron plates. Technically the benefit of doing that is you could siphon off the iron plates that aren't being used by steel and put them into the main bus line, but you'll quite quickly find that you don't really end up with that because you'll use a lot more steel than iron plates later, and steel is much harder to produce because it's 5 iron plates to 1 steel. Yeah. Oh, for God's sakes, I literally got just the wrong... Oh, yeah. Alright, so, theory... we should have a little bit of iron. Not enough. Oh well. Well, that's going to take... Oh, I forgot about that. Hang on. I have some of these. There we go. That'll take a minute to make. Yeah, this is always the stage of the game where you go, I'm just waiting for research to run. I probably should actually just be a bit more targeted on the research, shouldn't I? Those two I definitely want. And I guess other than that I need to get Mk2 online. So I guess I should work on that next. What do we need? 1 transport belt and 1 inserter, which means we need some these. Some of these, and some iron. There we go. That's a bit more power. So they're all running about 200, so that's nice. A nice amount of buffer. I should point out, I haven't got pollution on. Again, since I haven't got biters in the map, I didn't really see a point in it calculating that. So yeah, I just didn't bother putting it in. Yeah. I guess I should automate this properly first, shouldn't I? So, how do I feel like doing this? I think I need to go close my windows. Give me a sec. Sorry about that. It just started raining. So, I don't really want my house to get soaked, so, yeah. I guess I will start by expanding these. And the same over here. I need more iron. Certainly in the early game, iron is a significant resource bottleneck. There we go. How many more miners do I have? Debating about whether or not I put the 3rd lot of these on. get a full line of iron. It's probably worth it. Having your base resources, especially iron at this point, higher is always a good thing. Some of those. Yeah. I also therefore need, because that should now be a full belt. Yeah, not quite. Why not quite? Oh, there we go. I also didn't select 2 of them. Alright. You are 0.8, which means how many more do I need? 24, 30, so I need 6 more. Well, let's just put 9 in. Put 8 in. I could delete the bottom 2 and then run out of these. Cool. So that'll give me a whole line of iron. Yeah. That should help things out. Get rid of me coal. Yep. Then I want to copy paste the entirety of you. Plonk you up there. And let's get rid of the trees that is encroaching on. Because who likes trees in your factory? Yeah, this initial bit's just going to be about putting stuff down, putting another set down, putting another set down, putting another set down. It's not the most interesting of watching, but it is incredibly essential for later on. The faster you can get up to date with all this stuff, the better, basically. You'll also learn to love some of these. 0.8. Okay, so I actually need to expand this as well. So let's do another what of those. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's just paste this all in one block so I don't have to keep going. Yep. And then let's just build. Come on. Yeah. It's coal. Let's still got plenty of coal. Oh yeah. I can't actually fuel that yet, so I now need more miners. Not that I have enough of those, because I need more. More of you guys. One day, I'll remember I own them. Oh yeah. Alright, how many have I got there? 16. I need a bank of them. And I am going to just merge those in. There we go. Again, I'm not going to load balance any of this. There's not really much benefit of load balancing at this point. I should probably start load balancing further down here. Yeah, in fact, I'll do that quick. It takes a minute. So, to load balance both sides of a line, you stick in a splitter. Then you put each side to one, each side of the splitter into one. When you're running at full capacity, it will just run through. but it will mean that any items on... It basically just even out the item flow, because it will guarantee that one from each side will be taken. There are downsides to them. Like, you can't stack up backwards, it will always use both sides completely. You call it a it's not really it can be a downside in very particular situations. But yeah, you're very, very, very rarely going to come across them. Oh, I've got copper ore. Go into there, you. I've just realised I've been making a bunch of... Let's just turn all the copper into those. Let's just make a whole bunch of power poles, that'll do. Let's see. What should I do next? I guess I will actually copy paste this entire line. And I will actually make a second iron line. And the third one, I guess. Because that one's going to be for steel. This is where the fantastic laziness of... Yeah, we're doing... Yeah, still got a stand left. A whole bunch of them. A whole bunch more stone. I need a whole bunch of you guys. There we go. So I'm actually just going to stand on this conveyor and let it all kind of run up. It's a pretty easy way of doing this. Because of the way the nanobots build, it will always build, it will kind of ensure that everything always is built. And it'll just slowly work your way up. Yeah. Ooh, coal's looking a bit strapped. But because it's getting used as it's going up. That's why it's looking a little bit strapped. Alright, that's fine. Don't mind that. So I should copy you up. Down second row view. How's my power doing? We're at 10. Cool. Wait, what? Why is production on power? Have I built long-handed inserters yet? I think I built any long-handed inserters yet. Oh yeah, I have built a few, haven't I? Yeah, I forgot about that. I should probably grab some of those actually. Probably grab both sets of those. Considering that also means that my... Okay, I'm just going to build this. Nanobots are lovely, but there are times where they're just slow. 1, 2, 3. Right, there we go. Actually get that second lot of production online. Oopsie. My bad. Right. So this one, I'm going to put a priority to the steel. Steel is then going to run 1, 2 across here, and the iron, the excess iron is going to run across that one. And I'm out of those. There we go. Right. Now I just need some more iron. Some more miners. I'm lacking for miners iron plates. Yeah. Actually, there's one other thing I'm going to do here, which is I'm going to put a priority. So I'll put it in the right place. Input priority on that one to the main incoming line. How many times have I done this? Anyways. Output priority into that line. So basically, I'm going to force as many iron plates down this first line as I possibly can. The reason I move this back one is because that'll well, if I put it back again, you'll see it unloads onto this side, which I don't want it to do, considering that I want it to prioritize putting everything down there as possible. Alright. Let's have a look where I need to put this. This stuff's rather in the way at this point. And yes, I know I could neaten that up by doing it a different way, but meh. As I said, I don't treat these first bases as anything other than something that just gets built as you need it. I do neat stuff when I get to the next layer of bases. Traditionally, I would start with trains, and I'd use trains into a bus. It's usually the easiest way to do it. Because it's much easier to expand. Hopefully this catches all of them. I need more stone to actually make another batch. I'm already out. Oh damn, I haven't actually got enough to do that. Well, that's annoying. I'm out of quite a lot of stuff actually. Let's go pick up some more stuff. Put you guys down like that. A few more of those. A couple more stacks of them. There we go. I've got millions of power poles now. I shouldn't ever run out of those. Yeah, I guess the question is, what do I do about this thing? Could just grab, and then do you. Let's plonk half you in there and half you in there. To make some more undergroundies. 1, 2, 3. Right. There we go. That'll get them the iron flowing. I just do a quick ghosty blueprint. I need 55 more of those. Ouch. I have a feeling it's going to be time to ditch you and actually get a proper miner set up over here. No offense. What was I looking for? Coal. Oh, that thing was literally on the verge of running out anyways. Perfect. Wait. Why don't you not let me grab one of those? Have I not got any? Yeah. Alright, let's just do that. Yep. There we go. I have absolutely no idea how much more that's actually going to be. Does it actually tell me? Nope, don't make another one of those. Don't need any more of those. Yeah. Per minute, 15 per minute. 60 per minute. 4 times as many. Woohoo. I am still going to restrict the box, because it just never ends well when you don't. Very good general rule of life in these things. Just do it. Alright. Let's let you finish building. There we go. That's all the inserters done. Do another blueprint swap. Yep, 48 more of those. I always forget how slow this bit is. Oh, we're beginning to get steel. That's exciting. Right, where do we stand? You guys are all full. You're virtually full. You're a million miles away, but that's not surprising. Anything else worth automating yet? Not really. Could automate some of these, but I don't really use that number of them, and it's not that hard. Just carry on a few resources to do it. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Right, there we go. Curiosity, how many of these am I actually making a minute? 480. And how many of these am I using? 300. Yep, that's actually quite a lot. Actually, why am I doing like that? Let's do that. Where are we? Just about got excess of both. Wow. Yeah, that's close. Although, if memory serves, actually quite a few of these need. That's a good point. I do that. I should. Get much closer to running this at full capacity. Here we go. Gonna get me a bunch more of them. Not that I really need the nanobot one to go faster, but whatever. How's me box doing? 100. What, 25? Right. So just to prove it, maths on this. Per minute. No, that's because they're not all built yet. No, that doesn't work yet. Basically, when you put these down, a steel one perfectly takes up a iron furnace, because you need 5 iron to make 1 steel, but the steel takes 5 times as long to process, so it takes 16 seconds versus 3.2. So the numbers work out absolutely perfectly, which is always lovely. It's always nice to get nice numbers. I'm sure they did do that intentionally. Master view running. 3, 4. Alright. Quick blue ghost check. And we have it all built. Woohoo. Right. I guess my next goal. What's the power doing? 12. We've still got enough coal. 600 a minute. We have more than enough coal. Good. I like hearing that. Right. Yeah. A low balance from both of these. Oops, I did that the wrong way around. Yep. I'm not going to collect any steel right this second. We need some more of those. Some more of those and some more of those. Perfect. Yeah. So, science. I've got on planning to do it and got mildly sidetracked. So, science. Where do I stand with science? So what I'm actually going to do is move you to there. Right. So what I'm actually going to do is I am going to siphon off. Ooh, I'm almost out of these. In fact, I am out of those. I'm going to siphon off the resources I need to make science from the start. Basically, because I want to prioritize my production over the science. So I'm actually going to do what I said don't do and build on the other side. But I'm going to do it in quite a small scale, so I'm kind of alright with it. Because all my other stuff will come in down the bottom and go along the bus. But yeah, the reason I do it, like I said, the reason I do it like that is just because I prefer to prioritize the thing, whatever I'm doing. Yeah, whatever it is I'm doing. So I'm going to actually steal the iron from this line. I do need iron, don't I? Copper will come from back here somewhere. So. Actually, I don't like that. The reason I don't like that is because that will effectively give priority over this filling this box, which I don't want it to do. So in reality, how do I want to do this? I want to move that box along one. I'm going to put you there. You like that. I then want to put you like that. Output priority to that side. I want output priority to that side. Right. So the reason I did that was because this will then fill before this starts to fill. As I said, I'm not prioritizing the science. The other nice thing is if I also take off my copper here, that is all the resources I need to do my first science. How many of these am I going to do? There is a number I always like doing. How many was it? Is it like 60 a minute is the nice number? Come here, Factorio calculator. Right, Kirk McDonald's Factorio calculator. It's probably... yeah. Actually has everything just set up. Lovely. You can tell this is a search I do regularly of how many do I need to get to a certain number. So if memory serves, 10 gets you 60. If you go down all the way, you end up with a nice number of factories for each one. So I deleted the military, is it called, science pack? Because of course we're not really bothered about this one and that in this playthrough. I do need to research it because there's the chain of command through it, but yeah, I'll do it at some point. Right. Memory serves. This also works quite nicely because you use, yeah, one full inserter factory for green and half of a belt factory. These I've got 22. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wrong way around. Does help if you actually get it the right way around. One, two, there we go. And if I do the last two. And that gives me my full number. There is me 10 red sciences. And then need to put power. So in the case of these yellow inserters are going to be more than enough to power. Because these things produce so freaking slowly that it just takes nothing out of them. 60 a minute. How many revolutions do these do? 302. Yeah. So at the end of this, I am going to stick a pair of buffer chests. Most people don't like buffer chests. I'm quite happy with them because it effectively means you can load up a system and it will handle a much higher throughput temporarily than you can like just running it. You automatically get a bit of buffer on things like these because of the way they stack up to 100. But yeah, yeah, and you automatically end up buffering anything as soon as you have trains involved anyway, so yeah, I just don't see the point in worrying about it too much. Alright, I'm going to need a bunch more of these. Let's go over the top on the number of those I build. So then I need 12 of these for the next science. And I'm going to build the same system at the end. Nope, did that wrong. Let's switch you over to green. Right. And I'm out of something. Oh, I actually had the perfect number to do that, but not a perfect number to finish everything. Right. Unload, load, load. You're going to be... Nope, not you. You and you. So I set this up like this basically because I only need half a belt. Yeah, I don't need anywhere near a half a belt of either of them to power 60 items a minute. So basically these just put onto other sides, and I find it quite a nice, neat setup. That's pretty much all there is to it. Let's see. 1, 2. So again, just making sure that the products go on to either side of a conveyor. And then this one will need additional greens. So, which are over here. So again, I'm making spaghetti. Do I care? No. In reality, I should have moved all this down very, very slightly, but whatever. It'll survive. So, I always set these up with 2 lines of conveyors, because you'll need them later on flat out. 3, 1, 2, 3. And basically you just need to grab from both sides of the line. These things move slow enough that it doesn't matter what inserters you use. And I'm about to run out of inserters. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. There's 16. Basically what I'm going to do is put one of these onto each side and run them in like that. So you can get 4 types of sciences in, and if you run another set out on the outside of this, you can get all of them in basically. Right, and then I go and pick up these. Can I pick up all the little bits? There we go. Perfect. I do need to run power this, don't I? Power helps. So this array will massively outmatch what this can do. But there's such a range of speeds on all of these that, yeah. I'm actually going to stack these up because these will go really quickly. One thing I'm going to do, you guys on, make sure you guys unload quicker. Once I actually get something in the buffer system, that'll help me out. There we go. It's ridiculous how quick these go when you actually start running it. When you actually get a decent amount of stuff in. Ooh, what happened there? Don't really mind about that because it can pick up from both sides anyways, so no issues. Dump you in there. Yeah, I might just leave this running overnight just to start running through some of these initial researches, otherwise it just really not going to make for particularly interesting viewing, and I can't just keep chatting stuff to make it interesting for any length of time, so... Ooh, that's going to be a problem. Oh, it's because it's still stacking these up. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, so that's all my pure red ones done. I don't have cliffs on, so I don't need the nano explosives to get rid of cliffs. What I do need, Automation Mk2, advanced furnaces, engines, I'll go power and that one. Yeah, that's all happy. Yeah, my first mini loaders. Again, Miniloader is one of these things that are just freaking expensive. It's not so bad. Well, I say that. It's quite bad because you do actually have to use the full 6 blue inserters to actually make one. But compare that to the end game ones. Oh, it doesn't actually tell you. Well, that's annoying. Aww. Yeah, these things are just ridiculously expensive. Like, I think one of the normal conveyors... Oh, see, that one will tell me. Oh, well, I tell you, actually. They're like 2,000 or 3,000 iron for one. They're really expensive. Really good. Like, they move stuff at a horrendous speed, but damn, they're expensive. While that is running, I'm going to go fill up my water bottle, so I'll be right back. Also, why is my music stopped? What's got to end of that playlist? Moods. Relaxing. Let's go relaxing happy and see what's in that, shall we? Alright, be right back a sec. I'm back. Sorry that took a little bit longer. It is apparently raining on the front side of my house today, and it usually rains on the back side, so I had all the windows open on the front. Oh god. I've just noticed a problem. Quite a major problem, actually. Quite a major problem. Looks like I need to output that put rarity on that side. Right. Anyways, so my problem is that miner there. I think it's only that one. It is outputting both copper ore and iron ore. And that will go down the wrong line, basically, and cause a lot of problems. So let's stop that. Anywhere around here I could put another one. There. There we go. Yeah. You don't want to mix ore in. So anyways, the way I've got, just make sure that these bits get filtered out make sure nothing else gets down, is just put a filter on the splitter to send the iron ore into the iron line. And I've just put a priority entrance to it to make sure it doesn't cause this to back up. Now they should only need to get those bits out, which shouldn't take too long. Hopefully none of these are trying to produce iron, and there is no iron ore in any of these sections. Good. Cool. Well, I'm glad that was caught. Oh no. Yeah. See, that's what the problem is. Yeah, we've got iron all the way up here. Frick. Frick. I'll just pick up the bad stuff. Yeah, that was almost bad. I'm glad I noticed that. Get rid of my iron ore. Okay. Alright, what else do we need? Solar energy I don't care about right now. Lab research I don't care about. You can do inventory slots are always lovely. There. Choice of music. There we go. As much as it was very lovely music, it's just not me. Why do I do this to myself? Whatever. Actually, that really needs to be this side, doesn't it? Yeah. The reason it needs to be this side is, of course, this line. Man, this is just getting messy. Why did I have to do it like that? There's no point me siphoning off this line to feed into here when I then just instantly take it off and put it back in. So siphoning off earlier, basically. Basically, the only reason I'm doing that is because I'm not getting iron plates to here because they're all getting sucked up into this. Yeah, I regret doing it like that. I should have just pulled it off of here somewhere. I'm better off just moving it and doing that. Yeah, so I've done it now. Spaghetti for the win. Yeah, I may leave this running and just leave these buffers to fill up, and then I'll just come on a couple of times and get rid of a bunch of research. Fluid handling is needed. Don't really need you yet. Don't need you yet. Already on there. Trains I definitely want. Ooh, the black cargo wagon. Right, I guess one of these automations I need to get doing is these steel furnaces, and to do that I need another bank of these. I need half as many though. I'm just halfway through these. 48, 24, so there. Nope, that one's an extra one. Them. So this is going to be for bricks. The reason I'm only literally doing a half stack is because that's all I could fund, basically. They're really expensive to run. And I should point out, it's not power or anything like that, it's just purely... Alright, where am I going to start getting... So that's the earliest I can do. Is that 16? So I need 2 of you. I should need a whole lot of these. I should probably carry on building all these. I've run out of you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 24 of them, so that's 10, 24. Right, so the reason I'm doing this is because I want to automate making steel furnaces, and the quick thing to do is you can upgrade these, but in order to do that I also need my red transport belts, and additionally I need to double the number of miners to be able to feed all of that. Which is not a small project, so that'll be my next stage, is literally just doubling up my entire infrastructure. The great thing about steel furnaces is they run twice as quick. For the same coal usage, so you get loads out of them. But yeah, I need the red belts to properly take advantage of that. Otherwise, because at the moment I'm running to the maximum that these can allow. So, yeah, it's a big ass project to get all of that updated, upgraded. But let's jock away a little bit at a time. Like that. To go across there like that. And just because I don't like that tree, go away. Too close to my machines. There we go. So that should be a full belt of... Oh, God's sakes. You have a little bit of... Where are you coming in? Wait, what? Oh, really? That should still be a full belt, because I think there's one too many here. There we go. Problem solved. So, that should then start me making bricks, which means I need a new line down my thingy. Whatever it's called. Bus. That's the word. I knew it was there somewhere. Alright. Yeah, I could probably do something better with that. Alright. There's me stone bricks. So, I then just need you on steel. And one of you. God damn it, I placed the insert the wrong way around. Anyways. Need a box. More power. Not that there's any use to me actually making those right now. So what do I need? Going up like that. There we go. 3 stacks of those should be enough. Let's just do that many. Dump you and dump you. Also dump all of you into those. Dump the coal. Problem solved. Oops. Let's just let the nanobots build those. Need a whole bunch more there to do that. And I don't like those trees, so bye bye trees. I'm gonna have to make the tree chest at some point soon. Cargo wagon. Oil is probably next on my list. There we go. Yeah, I don't think there's actually much more to do tonight, other than just let all the research run. Is there anything worth having a stack of? No. I don't think there is. No, I don't think there is. Probably motors. Yeah, let's make some motors. Reserves. There's a nice ratio of motors you can make. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. What am I thinking? Yeah, 10. So it's actually going to be a very similar setup to this one. What I need is iron going in to make pipes. So let me siphon off some iron for that. We want that kind of belt for it. So that then gets unloaded onto a conveyor. And I then need iron and steel. So I need second one of you. I'll jump you across. 1, 2. I'm better off doing it like this, aren't I? It's less tidy, but I probably should have done it a little differently. Whatever. Right. Reserves. Right. You then go. One, two. Grabby. Placey. And rotate. And get rid of the top bunch. Oh yeah. Delete. I need to put these on my hotbar. There we go. Done. Then I have my first ones. Woohoo. So again, I'm actually going to buffer these because these things are super slow to make, and it really is one of these things you use them in bursts. You don't tend to use them, so I'm actually going to make quite a big buffer. 1, 2, 3, 4, and again unload as fast as I can. And then you guys become my next item on the bus. Right. So the reason I did that was basically... Oh, that's a good point. I need to make red conveyors before I go. Because I want those in decent quantities. I may as well let these things stack up a whole bunch more. Yeah, I need to put power up to these, don't I? That would be helpful. 1, 2. Oh yeah. So, same deal. I'm only going to put the main conveyor in. I'm not going to do the sub parts. A real benefit to it. Just don't use these things in big enough quantities. I will eventually do it. You'll get closer to robot worlds before you do that. Never actually look at this. Apparently I have a viewer. Right. Right. So just clear a little bit more space. I really need to get rid of this wood. Oh hell, the wood chest. Yeah, I'll just make a wood chest for now. Actually, I'll even use the wooden chest as a wood chest. Go there. Actually, better idea. Why do I keep clicking that? There we go. And that can go in there because I'm not going to use them again. Right. Next, I just need some of these. If memory serves, these are just the same but more. Which makes absolutely no sense, and I do realise that, sorry. Nope. Red. Yellow. Power. 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 I need to make you. You. And you. One of you. And that should make me a whole load of red layers. Anything else worth making? Technically mini loaders, but I'll do those another time. I'm not going to use these lights because I always find them a bit cheaty. I'd rather use the standard ones. Car's definitely going to happen. That's Miniloader, I guess. Oh no, hang on. All processing needs to happen first instead of wagons. Yeah. Yeah, those are the more important ones. Cool. I guess I'll end it here tonight then. And I'm just gonna set the server to run constantly and so this will all just stack up, and I'll probably log on a couple of times between now and the next time I stream to just jump stuff, just to stack up some more research. I'll probably eventually I'll probably go to the point where I can't research any more just red and green, and then I'll come back with building the next section, which is going to be oil. Yeah, I think that's probably what I'll do. Because of all the infinite resources, this shouldn't have any issues just running forever. Oh, I'm going to need to put on probably, well, it's a awful lot of things I've discovered. Sorry, I hate these exclamation marks. They just, for some reason, bug me, so I always end up trying to get rid of them. Right. That's the most I can run. How many will that be? 18. Too short. Oh well. How many did I place? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 1, 2. I need some stone. Five, 6. Go away coal. Go away stone. And I need to place down a bunch more of these. How many of them are in that line? 24, so another 6 would make me a full line of... so actually get another one up there. Technically get one more up there, and if I can get a pair more down here, that gets me my full 6. Go away trees. Don't like trees. Right. There we go. That should be a full belt. 900 a minute. $615, so I had 900 a minute. Then I need another 6 of these. So 800, cool. Six. Right. There we go. That's more than enough power to run everything. No, it's because this thing's lacking. Oh, and that's because I'm using up all of... yeah, whatever. Not my problem right this second. I could technically do something about that, I guess. Yeah, I should probably do something about that, shouldn't I? Right. Let me get some more undergroundies. I am then going to split off of that. No, let's do that. That priority left. There we go. I reached the point where this is going to consume of them. Yes. Technically 8 machines do that. They do. Okay, so I can't run these lot anyways, so no point having them. Yeah, that's a full belt of iron plates being consumed there. So it just is what it is. Yeah. Come on. Do. Pesky iron plates. This is why you never ever want to get stuff mixed up in your lines. It's almost always worth putting some sort of filter in somewhere. Just in case. Yeah. That's why. I'm glad I noticed that now and didn't find I had iron plates everywhere in my copper lines. But yeah. Right. There's definitely no more iron anywhere else. No. Cool. So the last thing I should do is just put a load balancer in this. To make sure everything gets used. You run 2 of those off of that one. Let me do that. Which means if I put one of you there. No, that's not the right spot to put that. Right. 1, 2. Right, there we go. Twice as many. Not that I can handle it in other ways. I'm pretty sure this lot wipes out more than... Oh no. So how am I using that much? Yeah, minus 1.2. Where's all I can use then? Is that all in these? 0.3. 2. Is it just like slowly being consumed then? Ah, 0.7. Yeah, it is that lot. I thought it would be. Glad they're at the end of the line. In fact, I'll leave it. Nah. I was thinking about, do I prioritize these to make sure these are always filled? But, nah. It'll be fine. Right. I'm now definitely going. I've finished playing the one more game. Anyways, thank you for watching. Like I said, next time I'll be back and I will start looking at blue science. And of course, to do blue science, I need to get some oil online, which is always a fun game. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully it'll be quicker and hopefully everything worked out alright. Bye for now.